I mean, it's just
Look, I'm framing this geniusly because now you can see me even though your camera's not here. Because of the mirror.
Right, you're doing very good.
I'm good framing it like
good work.
Director.
Yeah, we're going to become pros at this. We're going to become professional POV camera directors. And there is an industry in the town where that's, needed. Not the one we've been aiming at. We could be the guy who's the penis.
Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go, Season 7, Episode 2.
That's right. It's the second one of this season now.
Last week we met Zidane and Vivi and Steiner.
We really just barely got going. We interrupted it in the middle of the sequence.
The crew of Tantalus were doing a show for the town of Lindblom.
For the kingdom of Alexandria. We're not in Lindblom.
Right.
We're just
getting ahead of myself. Yeah, the kingdom of Alexandria.
They were gonna go
I just took
kidnap
a
the princess.
chance there. I was hoping I remembered correctly.
We ran into the princess. It turns out she wants to be kidnapped.
Yeah, if you could believe that.
And so
that's where we left off. But before we get into this week, we have a little bit of business because friend of the show, Dr. DT, who we had on the show
prominent
to talk about
Final Fantasy VI speedrunner.
Yeah, he was in SGDQ, speedrunning FF6 Worlds Collide.
That's summer games done quick.
He's sent us a box of bananas.
Longtime listeners will know that early on, we had a big segment about bananas and how I think they're not that great.
Right, that's how I was like, how did we even get into this? Because I know at some point we had talked about the various banana varieties. We got a red banana and it was awful.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's probably worth rehashing where I stand on bananas. You know, in the morning, if I'm approaching a table full of fruit, I almost will never eat a banana. I find the experience underwhelming and often unpleasant even. Not saying they're terrible, but just as far as fruit goes, I'm not huge on bananas. And I
like slicing them in Fruit Ninja.
How did that conversation even go? Because we were ranting about how we're not even eating the good kind of banana.
Well, that was the thing, is like we
or something
understood
stupid like that.
Like the Gros Michel banana, which is like the original banana that we believe the candy banana taste that tastes nothing like banana is based off of.
Well, everyone says that, but also whenever they say that, I'm like, it's not like cherry flavoring tastes like cherries.
That's a good point.
So I don't believe that we're going to find a banana that tastes like banana flavoring exactly.
The Gros Michel apparently didn't go extinct. It just went out of...
It's just not profitable to grow it.
Whatever reason, it's not in the stores anymore, but it still exists.
So Dr. DT was nice enough to send us this extremely prolific variety box of bananas.
Well, it's from Miami Fruit. And the funniest thing is, like, so I was looking up, he got the banana variety box. He says it should contain at least 3 exotic varietals. He was hoping that they would say what they were, but they don't.
No, they're just a pile of bananas.
He asked them to include at least 1 Gros Michel, rumors of whose extinction were apparently exaggerated. And then they have this, like, info about the banana box, which could have many types of bananas, and they won't tell you what. You'll always receive a minimum of 3 varieties in your box. And they have this video called Exotic Banana Varieties, and they only pick like 3 random ones.
Are there no images of these bananas on the internet?
Well, we're going to try, but so this is their banana variety box. This is the Exotic Banana Varieties video.
This is a Goldfinger banana. They grow.
Well, I don't think we have any of those.
Well,
They're a great alternative to the Cavendish banana, but they ripen very.
Man, I hate this fucking song so much.
I know, dude.
I don't know who's licensing this, but they need to throw it away. I'm tired of every video I watch having it. Nothing you're doing is this fucking cute. Anyway, okay, so we don't have this banana. We don't have this banana,
That's what I'm saying. So, okay,
yeah, but
so
do they have pictures if you just go to their website?
But look at this. We don't have this one either. I don't think we have any of the 3 that are used in this video. Let's see if they have any. Because one of these has, like, stripes on it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go to shop and see what kind of bananas they sell, and we got to identify these bananas.
Okay, all right. That's a good way to do it. Fresh fruit. What's in season?
Here, just Google types of bananas with pictures.
Types of bananas with pictures. Different types of bananas. Okay, this is something.
Okay, this seems...
So we don't have praying hands. I learned about praying hands. There's some type of bananas that are like stuck together like a big.
Well, but we
bunch.
wouldn't know if we did, right? Because we don't. Some of these.
No, they
aren't in
look
a
like
bunch.
those look specifically like this. Like they don't come apart. I think that like I don't know, dude.
What about this Saba? That looks and the Blue Go.
Blue Go does look well because like what are
looks-
the striped one? Could we have my sorry? This looks kind of like this. What? Green bananas or cooking bananas are the most green.
Well, I guess we should just open one.
I don't think there's any Cavendish here.
No.
Right? Okay, so red banana. We don't have any blue Javas. Are those red bananas, do you think?
Well, I mean, they're red, but I don't believe that there's only one kind of red banana for a second. That seems wrong. But maybe there is. Maybe there is only one kind.
And then there's the lady finger. Small, short, and chubby.
I mean, that could be.
Could this
those.
be the lady finger?
Those look like they have longer ends. The lady finger, you know, like they have like a.
Like these?
Nah,
No.
I don't think we have any of those.
Okay. Manzano. Is that these?
I think we might as well just name these bananas ourselves. I think
Yeah, what the fuck?
because it could be any short type of banana.
Goldfinger.
I mean,
it could be Goldfingers.
It could be, but like it could also be.
I don't think it's praying
I don't
hands.
either.
don't
Now
think
that I
we
see
have
that, there's no way.
Mysore could also be these.
Maybe. Nah.
Fucking goddamn. I feel like we have 6 types, right? Like there's like all this green shit. I don't know if this is different.
Well, I think we got to just start trying bananas.
Well, there's a thing called the apple banana.
Yeah, it looks the same as all the
They
other
all
bananas.
look too similar, and they're all like uniquely It's not like they all look the same.
Well, we'll just it's fine though. We'll just.
But I'm hoping to at least find like maybe a striped one so that we could know what the striped one is.
But I mean,
like it looked like a weird cucumber when we got it. I feel like these are Blugos, but I don't know.
They don't look as fat as those.
You're right. The box just came with this, which is like, thanks. Here's the ripening guide, and our packaging is biodegradable.
Well, then let's eat them.
Yeah. You know what's sweet? We're making a video version. So if there's a banana expert out there who fucking knows about bananas, like...
If you can identify these bananas here in front of us...
Let's start with the striped one. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
They say that they're ripe when they're easy to open and soft.
So this is a small banana. It's about 4 inches long, and it has like a distinct white stripe running the length of it in certain parts.
It's basically all yellow, but it's green at the end.
Just gonna pop open the end here. It doesn't peel super easily.
This one's not too bad. This feels like a normal banana experience. It smells good. It smells fresh.
Feels quite starchy.
That's just like a high-quality banana, I feel like.
I think it has more sweetness than most bananas you'd find.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's almost like a goo.
I don't think
kinda
it's
like
any
it.
softer than any other any banana.
I like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah.
It's not like...
I also like that it's smaller than a normal banana.
That's one plus.
Bananas are way too big. After you've taken 2 bites, you don't want any more of it. So it's great that it's tiny. We're gonna eat another one.
Let's
Okay,
try this. Well, what are we gonna
just
I want to just get
go
this,
nuts
go
eating
nuts, yeah.
bananas.
Well, I'm kind of hungry too. I had late breakfast.
You know, that's a good point. We do need to eat. Okay, so this one, I'm noticing
This one's harder to peel.
it's about the same for me as the other one. I think it's just like, other than the bananas we're used to, the peels are just a little thicker. It's also a small 4-inch banana.
If I was speaking out of my ass, as I usually do, I would guess that this is like a Thai banana. Well, it's like harder.
It turns into an extremely unpleasant jelly texture.
Yeah,
in
it
your
does.
mouth.
It does.
It's both harder and softer.
Yeah. No, it's like it turns into like a banana like pie filling
Like
almost.
cold boogers, basically.
You could describe it differently, and I could have liked it more.
It tastes about like that too to me.
Eating a lot of cold boogers.
Don't act like they don't fall out of the back of your nose and you don't know what they taste like. And don't act like you can take another bite of this
Yeah, I don't really.
while thinking about that, because it's close.
It does like disintegrate in your mouth as you chew it and become like a total mouth coverage of just like banana
I
jelly.
do not like this one.
I think I would pick the other one.
And it's
over
not
this,
like
pretty much every time.
it still tastes sweet and like a banana.
I feel like this could go well in another dish, but on its own, I don't love the experience of eating it. The last one I liked a lot better.
I think the last one was definitely better. The last one was one of the best bananas I've ever had. This one I'm not going to finish. I think that's pretty unpleasant to eat.
Moving on to whatever the fuck this is.
Another short yellow banana.
This looks to me like a mini Cavendish.
Yeah, this is the closest we've seen to a normal banana. It's kind of like got brown spots on it.
Mm-hmm. The stalk
it feels
is
like a Cavendish
yellow.
to peel it.
Peels real easy.
It has the strings on it like a Cavendish.
Yep. Peels real nice. I'm doing, like I'd heard, usually I peel from the top my whole life.
You mean...
the wrong way.
Yeah.
But because I've heard that monkeys do it like this, I've decided while I'm on camera, I'm going to do it like this. That tastes a lot like a normal banana.
I was going to say, is this the Gros Michel? This tastes like banana flavoring to me.
This might be the Gros Michel. This is just a really good banana.
I think this is the best one. This one really tastes
Imagine
good.
this one if you split it down the middle and put ice cream and nuts.
Well, this has always been my point about the banana. I think they're fine with other stuff,
Right.
but it's just like...
Well, this is quite good.
They're so fine, bordering on disgusting on their own, that I would rather eat like any other fruit. Like, I'll take a fucking honeydew rind over a banana.
I like this one.
This one is very good.
I'm eating all of this one.
Me too. Whatever this one is, this one tastes amazing.
This is a good banana.
If
I
this
bet
is the
it's the
Gros
fucking
Michel,
Gros Michel.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
because
bet it's the one.
one of my larger points when we were talking about it last time is how weak the flavoring in a banana is, and that mostly it's just like a mush texture.
No, that's like
cold
packed
potatoes.
with banana. It does not taste like
This
candy
tastes
banana.
so strong.
But it tastes like a strong banana flavor, like an actual fresh banana.
No, it tastes like the candy to me. It has like the high notes of like
You are getting the
like
candy.
that. Yeah, it tastes like super.
It's very sweet.
Like
in a good way. Oh, that tastes like how I like. That tastes very tropical.
I fucking love that banana.
That's like
right. Yeah, exactly. You can use it as a flavoring in a drink.
I could totally taste.
Like you could use
yes.
the banana itself.
Oh my god!
to
If you were to
flavor a
blend that
drink.
up
Yeah.
and make it into a smoothie, that would be the best smoothie.
Yeah, and most bananas, you blend that into your smoothie tastes like shit now. Like it doesn't. It tastes less like anything after you put a banana in it.
That's like
That
if I were
is
to
so
go to
flavorful.
prehistoric times and just like be like, it's a land of plenty. Grab the fruit from the tree. I
Yeah.
would expect the bananas
Wow.
to be like that.
I did not expect to hit a banana that I had a real. I can't believe how different these three have been.
I know they've been completely
That
different. from
second
each
one
other.
was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't like it. That's this one.
Okay.
Should we eat a fucking red banana?
Okay.
I mean, now we're
We're getting into the green and the reds now, which maybe should be cooked.
Unclear. Well, red bananas are considered one of the healthiest varieties due to their high fiber. It becomes yellowish orange as it ripens.
I mean, that looks like it's turning gray to me.
Yeah, or brown. Let's do this. Red banana time. It's like an armor, like last time. I don't know how to
peel
open
on
it.
this is
How do we...
you really just got to bust just break it. Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. This can't be ripe. I don't want to put this in my mouth.
Oh, it makes it. No, I licked it. That's just like the other red banana. You can't eat that. You can't eat that.
You think it'll still ripen if I leave it like this?
I don't know. Oh.
Boo to the red banana.
Oh man, I kind of feel like we should leave these green ones out.
They say that like the skin is supposed to get a little tender, and it was not.
Oh, even just licking it once, it's like there's this coating in my mouth that's just horrible.
Well, there's a lot of these green ones. I'm just gonna open one.
Open one, yeah.
This also is very difficult and unripe. It's like a coconut. Don't eat that.
No.
No.
Okay, so we're waiting on
Same
these
deal.
other bananas.
Like, it does kind of taste cucumbery. We'll keep these right around here.
We'll keep them right here on his desk. They're going to stay on your desk even when we're not doing this show.
Right. And
And they're going to ripen. And then as we do intros, we'll eat more bananas.
exactly.
So last week, Tantalus, a band of thieves, that's us, we snuck into Alexandria under the guise of being a theater troupe. We're in the middle of putting on a play called I Want to Be Your Canary. During that play, we were going to kidnap the princess. However, when we found her, she asked us to kidnap her.
She wants to be kidnapped.
And so we got the princess onto the theater ship, which the play is happening on the deck of right now. And her bodyguard, Steiner noticed this.
The knight. He's hot on their heels.
Yeah, he's chased us onto the ship, and what's going to ensue is us escaping from Alexandria.
So Zidane and the princess meet up with Cinna, who's a member of Tantalus, and they're going to continue the kidnapping.
What are you two doing? Come on this way. Don't worry, princess, it's my friend, Cena.
Oh, really?
All right, we'll follow you.
Princess?
Princess!
So Zidane has taken the princess to get familiar with the Tantalus ship and crew, and Steiner has wandered in. He's managed to follow us onto the Tantalus ship in pursuit of the princess.
Princess! You're down here. You're talking about the princess, and then you explode.
Princess!
Hey, Cinna. This is a dead end.
I thought this might happen.
That's scary.
Open, sesame!
So they're in one of the back rooms on the Tantalus ship, and they think that they're trapped because Steiner's in the next room. But Cinna has somehow installed a very, very nice trap door. The big round card table that takes up most of the room, he flips up on its side, and then there's a porthole underneath that pops open.
It's great.
So I set up this escape hatch.
Sweet.
Princess!
Come on, jump inside. We should close it behind us. Steiner and a Pluto Knight, hot on their heels, run into the room and see the open hatch. Where do they go?
Princess must be down there. I'll go first, sir.
He's gonna get
Not believable.
stuck in the hole?
Not believable.
I don't buy this at all.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Yeah, why are you trying to help them, you idiot?
A Pluto Knight falls into the escape hatch, blocking the way because he's too fat.
Yeah, it's like he jumped in butt first and his arms and legs got stuck like he fell in with his butt and he can't fit down, so now the way's blocked.
Captain, sir, I'm stuck, sir. Grr, blast it.
It's not believable, but what we don't realize yet is that
This is Blank still, dressed up as a Pluto Knight, helping us out.
it's all a part of the plan. Maybe he is trying to help us. Because this doesn't make any
They should have
fucking
just
sense.
made this guy really, really fat.
Yeah.
Because...
No.
Oh, he
bought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a well-made game.
Yeah.
This engine room is cool.
Yeah. Very steampunk.
So we fall down into the engine room, which is like a sweet steampunk Rube Goldberg contraption-y place built out of bellows and big canisters.
There's a wheel here that Zidane can turn to the right or the left, but anytime you do, Cinna will come and be like, don't fuck with that. Should I turn the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's shaking.
Hey!
If you rev it up too high, you'll ruin the engine. Turn the wheel back to the left.
Okay, so at some point we'll have to come turn this.
To crash the ship. Cool. What should we do now?
I don't know, you want to hang out?
You want to chill?
Let's get the play over with and get the hell out of here. Yeah, we're professionals. We are not gonna abandon in the middle and get caught, you know? We're gonna finish the con all the way and they won't even know what happened.
Phoenix Pinion? And the FedEx down. Isn't the Phoenix Pinion the thing that gave you the Phoenix Summon in the other game in 8?
I don't know.
I think that's right.
Aha!
Oh shit. Zidane, Cinna, and Princess Garnet run right into Steiner. Princess, I, Steiner, have come to your rescue.
You needn't worry, Your Highness.
Good work. This will be remembered as the Pluto Knight's finest hour.
Just relax, Princess. We'll get you out of here. What?
You're not one of my knights.
You can just leave the princess
To us. Oh, we're fighting.
So we're underneath the stage, and Steiner comes in from one side, and he thinks he's trapped us because a Pluto Knight comes in from the back.
Yeah.
But he still hasn't realized that we've infiltrated his whole crew.
The Pluto Knight is blank. We all jump
So
Steiner.
we jump Steiner. Yeah, he's outnumbered.
This is like the theme from the first Final Fantasy. The first battle theme from FF1. Villains, how dare you, yada yada. Okay, alright. Steal from Steiner.
Got a silk shirt. I saw in the Discord somebody was saying that we'll never figure out that stealing's really good in this game.
I already figured it out.
I
just stole a leather hat.
I think we're gonna prove them wrong. Teach them the dangers
Of telling us
altering reality by speaking. Wow, Cena's just gonna be dead.
Is it Cena or Cinna? Like, it's spelled like Cinesticks.
It's like Cinesticks, yeah, it's like Cinna, it's like cinnamon.
We're all throwing fists. We steal from Steiner. He punches us. And then he throws like a crazy blade move at us.
I'll never give up. Oh, cool.
Pretty into these graphics.
Steiner's attack hits blank, knocking off his armor and releasing all the Oglops.
No!
To the back.
I hate Oglops.
What the fuck? There's bugs everywhere.
Bugs.
No, Oglops are the worst. Everybody doesn't like it. Now's our chance. Come on. Somebody released a bunch of fucking locusts. So we cut back over to the play.
And Baku is out there, like, being the king in the play, I guess, trying to finish it up.
Tonight I shall finally see my daughter, Cornelia, betrothed to Prince Schneider. And then the Prince Schneider, and his kingdom will be mine. He's got cool goggles. So two guards walk out on stage wearing masks, and they carry Marcus.
Your Majesty.
This is a guy named
We have
Zanero.
caught an intruder.
And Bonero.
Why, my poor Marcus? Hark, lad, no matter how much thou dost treasure Cornelia,
When yon bell strikes 3, under the axe thou shall be.
So the play is still going on. None of the plot of the play is really important. You don't need to know what's happening in it, other than that it's about, like, forbidden love between nobility or something like that. Love is the theme here. But backstage, we're with the princess, Zidane and the princess, trying to figure out what to do now after they escape from Steiner.
what now? We cannot go any further.
Zidane, get on number 2.
Okay, Princess Garnet, this way.
Stop!
Wow. Yo.
With nowhere to go and Steiner hot on their heels, they decide that the best thing to do is get on these trapdoors and just become a part of the play.
Yeah, Garnet and Zidane get on these platforms that start rising, and Steiner hops on his own platform that starts rising, and it turns out they're right under the stage, and they're going to appear in the play. Wow.
But Princess Garnet?
Are we back on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, just improvise. Oh? What's all this? Like, this is legit funny.
Yeah. Cornelia.
Oh, Marcus. Yeah, you're doing great.
The princess is playing along.
Yeah, she takes to this, like, immediately. Like, earlier Zidane commented on, like, wow, you're really great at escaping and stuff. And she's like, I've been studying for a life of being a rapscallion for a long time.
The way Steiner's
I studied
standing.
drama, you know. Yeah, he's just turning.
He's just turning around and
Okay,
holding
guys,
his
let's
shoulder.
keep going. Bronny's still watching after all.
Yeah, and they are all playing along great, and Steiner is, like, so uncomfortable and taken aback by this situation he's been put in that he can't even, like, he was in hot pursuit a second ago, and now he just is standing there, like, shrinking. Like, I don't
Dumbstruck.
want to ruin the performance. There's all these people watching.
Oh, Marcus, I missed you so. I wish never to leave thy side. Prithee lead me from this place. Oh, she's read the play.
Right.
Foolish banter, I'll not allow it. Cornelia shall marry none other than this man, Prince Schneider. Is that not so, Prince Schneider?
Marry the princess. Me?
This is great, actually, because Steiner's such a follower of rules. That's all he is at this point. That once he's on stage, he realizes, oh, wait, there's a play.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to disrupt the play. And
There's a
now
rule
it's
to
like
follow.
a 3 laws of robotics problem, like an Asimov story, where he doesn't know if he should play along because he wouldn't want to ruin the audience's good time, or if he should get the princess because that's what he's supposed to do. He's all fucked up.
Pray, sweet daughter, come home to the castle with me.
Nay, father, I shan't return. It's like what's happening
It's
for
like
real
it
is happening in fake.
Mm-hmm. This wedding is for thine own welfare. Be mindful of that.
Not if I can help it. Now is my moment of vengeance for my parents and for my love, Cornelia. I shall cut thee down. So Marcus, in character, goes to stab the king, but the princess gets in the way and she's stage stabbed in the armpit. No, no, Cornelia. Oh no, Marcus, forgive me. I still love my father. Cornelia,
Princess.
Prithee, forgive my selfishness, father, and spare my sweet Marcus. Does Steiner think that the princess was really stabbed?
I don't think he knows what the fuck is going on right now. I think that's what we're supposed to think.
What have I done? Am I never to hear her loving voice again?
Next, Marcus goes to kill himself.
Well, because he's sad about the princess. Oh, cruel fate, thou hast robbed me of all I treasure. Marcus. Oh, man.
Oh my.
So then we cut up to the queen, who's very impressed with this Shakespearean tragedy taking place on the stage, not even realizing that her daughter is a part of it and she's escaping during it.
She's just so enthralled.
The dramatic irony is thick and intentional and well executed. That's what I want to like. The whole time we were playing this part, I was like, I can't believe how coherent this complicated situation
That's the thing,
is.
It's complicated.
This year's show is splendid. Wow.
She's a lot of method acting going on. Why did she have to die? Why?
Now, where could Garnet be? A boo-hoo-hoo. A boo-hoo. Boo-boo-boo-hoo.
Wow, what a show.
Yeah, so sad.
So now we cut over to Vivi and Puck, who you'll remember were running on the rooftops to watch this ceremony.
Yeah, they've successfully gotten in and they found their way to the front row, and they love the show.
I'm glad we climbed all the way over here. How about you, huh? Look out.
And then they immediately get seen by security, who starts chasing them off. Rat Kid runs away, leaving Vivi.
Those are some of the Pluto Knights. Did I not find? I didn't find all the Pluto Knights, I guess.
Cool, I'm out of here. I think you did, actually.
So Vivi's stuck in the crowd.
And on stage, they're finishing the play.
Forgive me,
Princess.
This is the first sense that Steiner might be the dumbest person ever.
Someone took a sword and ran at her, and she took it like in the armpit and went, oh, and fell over.
And he's like, my God!
He's like,
oh no!
Oh my God, the princess!
Princess, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Dude, this production is a fucking mess. Vivi runs out on stage with the guards chasing him. I think Steiner also thinks Vivi's part of the play, or part of reality. Who knows what Steiner's
the
thinking.
great thing about plays, though, is everyone thinks he's a part of the play. What you don't know, Jeff, is that this is how every play you've ever seen has gone down.
Yeah.
Like, backstage, everyone's like...
Wasn't the play in FF6 kind of like this, where like stuff was happening and it was like, keep it going, and we were like, what an insane...
Yeah. We came in and like messed it up, but the maestro like keeps it going, and then we have a big fight on stage.
Yeah.
It is a lot like this. I think this is intentionally a callback to that.
Yeah.
Don't come any closer.
Whoa. Ow, that's hot.
Vivi's not playing along. He just thinks he's being pursued.
Right.
So he like destroys this by casting fire, setting the princess on fire, and she throws her hoodie off.
Revealing she's the princess.
Everyone recognizes her. The jig is up.
Oh shit.
Zidane, it's time.
Vivi, why did Vivi do that?
He was trying to get these people away from him. They were chasing him. He was like, stay back, and cast
then
fire.
It cast fire on like her clothes.
Well, it's an area of effect thing, you know?
Okay. The jig is way up.
Yeah.
You gotta keep the jig down.
The jig needs to stay down. The jig is up.
I don't know.
Is this
I
a
was just,
fishing
as you
term?
were saying that, I'm like, it does sound like it could be
like the jig.
I don't know what a jig is in fishing. What is it?
The jig. Well, I mean, I
know
think
there's
it's
a jig bobber.
I don't know. I mean, let me just look this up really quick. The jig is up origin. Jig is an old term. Okay, so it's about the dance. Jig is an old term for a lively dance, and in the Elizabethan era, the word also became slang for a practical joke or a trick. This idiom derives from this obsolete slang word. Oh, because you would be calling it like a trick or a prank, you'd be calling it the jig. So
right.
The jig is up, the prank is over.
Which is exactly what's going on here.
That's what it means, but that's why we say the jig is up, audience.
Come on, princess, let's dish her rust a lot and get out of here.
Princess, wait.
This translation's really good.
Yeah.
Princess, I cannot allow you to go. Seize them at once.
So with this disruption, Steiner, like, comes back to himself and is like, oh, right, I have a job. I'm supposed to bring the princess back. I gotta, like, control this situation.
We pick up Vivi and start fighting.
Yeah, through circumstance, Vivi's gonna fight with us because he's got to get away from these people, too. And this is great because we've escalated from, like, a fake fight on stage to, like, a half fight with Steiner to now, like, open combat is happening on stage in front of a live audience.
I haven't heard this in so long, like that. It truly is going back and to the beginning of the series and doing it differently. This is it for
So attack
Sarkovic.
them once they run away. I'm not gonna be late for my date. Hey, come back!
Steiner's guards are abandoning him.
Yeah, the incompetent Knights of Pluto immediately ditch him.
Aww.
I like that most of these people have sound effect attacks, except the Black Mage, who's casting real fireballs. Only a flesh wound.
So we defeat Steiner. We don't kill him, we just beat him up enough that he relents.
He says it's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, and then so we cut down to somewhere in the airship where Baku and the Tantalus crew are, like, getting everything ready for takeoff, like turning it back into a ship.
It's escape time.
Stabilizers configured. Good.
Engine room is good to go.
Alright.
Is that
Moving
their
out.
thief salute?
Yeah, seems like it.
Better than the seat salute.
Definitely.
Yeah. Are we ascending? Descending?
You're ascending.
The airship is rising upward. The image has this effect where you can't tell which part is moving. Like, are you moving or is it? It's moving. Oh, yeah. Whoa, this looks awesome.
It's rising up out of the audience, and the queen is losing her shit because the princess is getting away, and big cannons turn and fire giant chained harpoons through the ship to try to, like, grab it to keep it here in the city.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Whoa! They're really trying to keep our ship here with those chains. They're gonna wind up destroying it. Does the queen know that Princess Garnet is there?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
When her clothes came off, like her disguise.
This was a pretty crazy thing to do because, like, as the ship is, like, pushing away and the chains are holding it in place, it just, like, turns and just plows into a huge chunk of the crowd. Yeah, the
Now
queen
she's
learned
flipping
there.
out, like, don't let that get away.
Right. Well, good thing she had the chain hooks. Oh, fuck. A special cannon is revealed. It shoots out, like, this spiky ball that, like, spins, and then it turns into a firebomb.
Yeah, like the enemy type bomb.
It's
like
got eyes and
the
stuff.
big flaming pumpkin thing with the eyes and the hands.
What is this usually used for?
For this.
It's a little bomb.
For attacking airships.
Yeah. Castle defense. Dugga, 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 dugga.
So with the bomb unleashed, we now cut back into the fight we were having with Steiner on the stage of the ship. Now we're in the air, like the lighting has changed. So it's like cool light, like the moon is lighting us now.
Steiner and a bomb.
The bomb has joined Steiner's side of the turn-based
Steiner
field.
and the bomb versus Zidane, Garnet, and Marcus, and Vivi. Will casting fire on this bomb make it happy or sad?
It'll like that. Don't do that.
Okay.
That's a beginner move. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You don't do that.
Sometimes it's the opposite, you know? Oh,
You
she
have
can
the MP.
summon things, but don't have the MP for it. Yeah, how weird is that?
Yeah, so for like the full first half of this game, Princess Garnet has like all these moves that are just grayed out in her.
She doesn't have enough MP
All the
to-
summons are there listed, but you can't get them because maybe some plot thing needs to happen where she finds her inner
Or maybe we just
summon.
need to get enough MP.
That, well, I mean, I think they coincide. I think the plot thing causes you. We'll get there much later than this.
I do love having 4 people in the party.
Please, Steiner, behind you. Wait, does Steiner not know that this is behind him?
I guess not.
Like I said, Steiner's an idiot.
Yeah, this game has a lot of unkind things it wants you to think about Steiner, and we'll get into the reasons for that later, I'm sure, but it paints him as, like, such a doofus.
Yeah. He doesn't even know that he's fighting alongside a firebomb.
Nope, he's in danger, and he won't even, like, listen to people who are trying to help him, you know? It's like his whole thing.
Surrender at once.
Steiner.
Oh, like we can't attack it because he's in the way. It's a bomb. No
It's a
shit,
bomb.
baby.
I'll not fall for such an old trick.
Look, a bomb behind you.
Yeah.
Oldest trick in the
Oldest
book.
trick in the fucking book. Look behind you, there's a giant firebomb growing larger. Huh?
It is getting pretty big.
The bomb keeps casting grow on itself.
So it gets bigger and bigger until finally it's so big, it bumps into Steiner and knocks him over, and he's like, whoa, there was a bomb behind me.
Yeah, he sees it now.
Ah!
Wow. I guess the bomb exploded.
The bomb blows up so big that they cut to full CG cinematic just to show it, like, blow up in the sky, and the queen is, like, dancing as there's just this, like, cloud of destruction hovering over her city.
I don't know how they could have survived this.
The ship's just built real good,
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
think.
You said the queen.
The queen.
Yeah,
The
you
queen.
pronounced it the queen.
The queen.
And that's how the end of the game happens. Oh. Oh shit, this is awesome. The ship is on fire,
Yeah.
and it's shooting out away from the city, but like it's going down, you know?
It's not doing so good. It's clearly gonna crash soon.
It
but
got
Gets
exploded.
away though. Gets away. The queen's not happy.
A chunk of our ship fell off, and the rest is on fire. You think this thing, it doesn't look like it can still fly.
I think it's like you make it a certain ways, but it's broken, and that's why you don't have an airship from the outset. Like, 'cause it's fucked up now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, but the flying ability, maybe someday we'll fix it, but for now we're gonna have to ride on the mist. The mist is buoyant.
When we first came in, the boat was like floating on this layer of mist, like it was buoyant on it, and we're headed back for that mist, but this time it just plunges through it. Like it's lost whatever ability it had to maintain on that mist ocean.
We're gonna crash!
Well, the mist powers the ships,
I think the monsters might be increasing in
Oh my god! From below the mist clouds, we see the Tantalus ship punch through, and it's crashing down towards this big forest. Yeah, dude!
Oh shit.
That's like the shot from Generations when the Enterprise...
Look at that.
We haven't seen this yet on the world map, but Alexandria, the town we're escaping, is like up on a big cliff, and there's like a giant forest below it, and we just go crash straight down into the dark forest.
Through the mist.
There's this great shot of like black trees silhouetted as the foreground in front of this just like huge fireball that goes up.
Yeah!
That's cool. Garnet.
So the queen is back in her little throne area like, outwitted by the princess, I see. Time to think up a dastardly plot.
I never imagined you would do such a thing. Perhaps you're not such a helpless little girl anymore.
Perhaps she has grown enough to be evil enough to take over.
I will need my comedy bad guy minions.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Zorn. Thorn. Is our little experiment ready?
Oh boy.
Yes, Your Majesty. It is combat ready.
Easily terminate the Princess Garnet, it can, Your Majesty.
I need her alive.
She's my daughter.
Bring her back at once.
Is she her daughter?
Yeah.
They look different.
Yeah, and there is actually a central mystery at the crux of this question.
Why do they look so
At
different?
the crux of it. Yeah, there's a mystery here.
At the crux. Right, but something has been going on lately with the Queen.
In classic Final Fantasy session.
Turned into an org.
The queen ain't right. Something's weird.
Zidane wakes up in the forest, stands up, and there's a beautiful reveal of the crashed ship in this incredible luminous forest.
Yeah, it's clear that this ship is not flying anywhere. Like,
No.
this thing is completely destroyed, like, just leaning up in pieces against a tree.
Yeah. So we've crashed
So
into this
fucking
forest.
Cool, yeah. Ow, my back's killing me. You alright?
Inside, everyone's okay.
Yeah, everyone survived it.
Thank God.
Baku's getting them all together.
Yeah, but the Prima Vista's wasted. That's the name of the ship?
Must be.
Good name.
Just our luck to crash in this forest. It's gonna get interesting.
This is like when Jake Sully lands in the dark and like has to fend for himself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The unknown surroundings. What do you mean interesting, boss? I hear nobody's ever made it out of here alive.
Boss, there's fire everywhere. It's out of control.
Quit your whining and get it under control.
And get the wounded out of here. All right.
Get our goods out of here too. Weapons, items, anything we can use. There's no way we can survive if all our stuff is toast.
I'm on it. Hurry up and put out the fire. I can't carry them all by myself.
So some of the members of Tantalus are outside, like, putting out fires, trying to haul people out, and one of them's like, where is everyone? Why aren't there more people helping me? And apparently, Garnet is missing, and they're trying to figure out where she went.
Maybe she fell off. Just got squashed under the ship.
This is great. First we kidnap her, then we kill her. We'll hang for sure.
Yeah. Oh, look, a save point. A save Moogle. Zidane stumbles out of the forest.
Zidane, I'm surprised you made it. I can't believe you jumped off. You're nuts, you know that? I didn't jump off. I got thrown out from the impact, so is everyone okay?
Real Hindenburg situation. Yeah, we all got the devil's luck. What? If we don't find Princess Garnet, we're all dead meat. Active time event. 8 Kupo! And so we find our first active time event.
Yeah, like, as we're talking, there's a chime, and in the bottom left corner, there pops up just flashing letters in blue, active time event. And the Moogle runs up saying, ATE, ATE. He's gonna give us a little tutorial about this new mechanic in this game.
One of the weirdest parts of this game.
Is it successful at what it attempts to do?
Hard to say.
Hard to say. It's a weird one.
I would say it doesn't really work.
Yeah, it's mostly just interrupts whatever's going on. We'll get into it.
Active time event is a system that lets you see other events that are happening at the same time elsewhere, Kupo. And so I press the middle button to see the 8. And press the button anytime while the icon is flashing. The Forest Keeper is the event. All the active time events have names. This one's called the Forest Keeper.
And so basically, anytime you get to a new location, they pop up with these, and you see, like, various little stories take place away from your main group.
I guess because the game really is trying to be an ensemble, there are these moments where you break up and go about doing a few different things in a city. And so you get to see what each character's doing.
It happens every time you arrive in a new city, and it activates every time you walk onto a new screen, so you never get to explore
sometimes there's
in
multiples.
peace.
Yeah, you never get to explore in peace.
Whoa.
Are you alright? Wait, you could just watch this shit? Yeah, it's basically a meanwhile. Vivi and Garnet are lost in the forest.
Yep.
Luckily, she wasn't crushed under the ship. Is it still coming?
Watch out.
A giant shadow chases them. You hear a splash noise.
It seems like it comes down and grabs Garnet.
But that's the end of the active time event.
Back at the ship with Tantalus.
Yeah, you can, like, not watch that, I guess. I don't understand why that's a mechanic, but...
I could learn...
So
the characters know about stuff that's happening...
No, this character doesn't know that, but you have to press the button to watch that cutscene.
I know about it,
Yeah.
but it's not like
No, they don't know.
Zidane saw that.
No.
Okay. It's not like a vision he's having.
No. In fact, they should just straight up interrupt you and play these scenes
That's
out.
what I think.
Because it's weird. They pop up with, like, the option to watch the scene. So I guess you could choose not to watch it. But what kind of crazy person does that ever?
Well, that exactly.
Like, when are you going to choose to not watch the optional thing?
And sometimes there's multiple options.
Yeah.
And you can only see one, but then you'll go onto another screen.
Well, when you
it'll
watch the
present
next
with others,
screen, you
and
get to watch the next. It'll pop up
it's-
again. So
Just play them. Phew, I'm so glad my symbol survived the crash. Oh, that's why those buskers were there, because it was almost like a nod that it's like that this is going to be the Titanic right here. Like, the ship is about to go down, and they're going to go down with it as the musicians.
Maybe. I thought they were just, like, the music for the play.
Probably. Like, they're in the orchestra pit.
Yeah, like they're in your troupe.
So you pop the snacks back out.
you got honey roasted peanuts here.
And a Take 5, a great candy bar. Here, let me have the rest of their Take 5. Thanks. Save.
This guy's name is Moscow.
I gotta check the Magna. This is our second Moogle, and we are excited to deliver some mail.
Every time we find one, I'm always very, very excited to see the Moogle.
Alright, he doesn't have any letters for me. You want the other one?
Okay.
We're in the evil forest, man.
Uh-oh. Well, this is a cool location.
I bet it's an ironic name.
So finally, we're in our first dungeon-like area where we get to play the game. It's a dark forest, can't see the sun, very wet, lots of water, creeks,
Gotta explore it.
frogs, croaking, slime, plants,
Slimin'.
lots of green.
And it's not. I bet it's nice, and everything's nice in it.
Haley, come here.
Look at this up-res frog I can't interact with.
Yeah, he's got to do something, right? This frog?
Nope. He's not even evil.
Well, I mean, like, maybe not
Oh, shit!
random encounters.
Yeah! The fuck is this?
Crazy hair.
Crazy-haired wolf. Don't rush me.
That was a slow bar.
Seriously. Slow potion. We're gonna need to get speed up ability.
I don't remember how it works, but I do remember
Yeah.
that the like
Critical
weapon and ability customization in this game is fucking awesome.
Sweet. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I picked up some stuff. I stole some things. Clothes and such. Do 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 do. We're in the menu.
Let's check out this menu. So, okay,
I have a second leather hat.
but wait.
I have a silk shirt.
Don't put, hold on, go back.
Uh,
You see how it says protect girls? Down
yeah.
there, that's a skill you can learn. The longer you keep that equipped, that bar will fill to 35.
Uh-huh.
And then you permanently know that skill and you can equip it.
Yeah, I love the way these abilities are done in this game.
Yeah, so what I was explaining there is in this game, every weapon and piece of armor comes with a set of skills on it. It might have one, it might have four, but all of those are usable if you have it equipped. And then if you keep it equipped long enough, you'll just learn it permanently. So it entices you to use every piece of armor that you come across in the game.
And it also kind of works as a way to inform you that you should maybe grind. If you haven't like gotten all of the abilities on certain equipment and you've got better equipment to equip,
Yes.
try to learn those abilities before you equip the new stuff.
It works so well at that, of informing you when you should grind. I can't think of another Final Fantasy game that does that any other way than just
Yeah.
like beating you into the ground all of a sudden and being like, you should have been grinding, bitch.
So like
And
your
the
armor,
skill that I would learn is to protect girls.
I think that would mean you would jump in front if they're gonna get hit, take damage.
I mean, I figured.
But like each item has a skill. So in this game,
And
it's
Silk Shirt has Cure and Thunder.
yeah. In this game, it's often worth keeping something on, even if you get something better, to finish learning the skill.
They spelled defense wrong. Isn't it with an S?
Maybe this is the British spelling or something.
I'm looking at it. Defense versus defense. They're both correct ways to spell the same word. The difference between them, the fact that one's spelled with a C and the other with an S, comes down to the part of the world that they're used in.
Yeah.
In the United States, people spell it with an S. Oh, and then there's also optimize. What's an ability?
These are all of your learned abilities or things that are on weapons that you have right now.
Yeah, when you're wearing a piece of equipment that allows you to use an ability, it appears in the abilities list. And then you have a certain number of gems, and each ability costs a certain number of gems. And so there's a limitation to how many abilities you can have active at a certain time, limited by how many gems you can distribute.
And the higher your level, the more gems you get.
Like you can equip this ability, and you can flee.
Why did my thing just went down?
Because you have 18 points to use on abilities.
And this takes three
Takes three.
points to have this ability equipped.
Yeah.
Got it. That's kind of cool. Should I keep this equipped just because it's the only thing I have right now?
I guess. Go back down to that and try pressing a button, see if we can get information.
Nothing.
Alright. Well,
We're exploring the menus, but we don't know how to invoke the Mog to tell us information about anything yet. We'll figure that out shortly.
Yeah.
anyway, that's how that works. And this would be if you had like a cure skill, you could use it there.
Protect girls. Oh, and this changes the order. character. Card. We dip into the card menu.
Mm-hmm.
There's 100 cards.
You're gonna need to come in here sometimes to throw cards away.
You can only carry 100. Okay. Well, you can skip the battle camera, huh?
Wait, go up. Are we on wait, not active?
Yeah.
That's weird. I guess that's how it's supposed to be, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's leave it.
What was it called in FF1? The message speed?
Oh, yeah, it was like... I can't remember what they called it. It was just called speed, I think.
Yeah. It was response rate.
Yeah, that back in the day, that was the only menu option.
And that meant how quick the messages were going to be. So response rate 1, for people who remember season 1 of this show, that was like unbearably slow to go through
we're just
anything.
never gonna find anything that fucking funny again. Like response rate 1 starting the game being like, man, every scene takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks. Now in this Final Fantasy, you can adjust pretty much everything. And I'm surprised by this. We choose to play the game on wait.
No, we're about to change that.
Oh, thank God. Fucking wait. I anytime
We
I'm watching
decide,
someone
like,
play
that
one of
can't
these
be the
games and they
case.
choose wait, I'm like, what are you, scared? You're scared? Like, come on.
Alright, that's it.
Yep. What the hell is that?
So Zidane rounds a corner to find Vivi and Steiner facing down a big plant monster who has like leaves on top of its head that fold up to make like a cage. Princess Garnet is inside of the cage and they're like, unhand her, but we gotta get her out of there.
She's in trouble.
Oh, what the hell is
It's a
that?
plant monster. Release the princess at once!
Yeah, like it's really gonna listen to you. Come on, we gotta fight it. Now Steiner's on our side. She's already in its little prison, its little plant prison cage.
Oh yeah, this is like the limit break thing in this game.
Yeah, as the fight begins, Zidane enters a trance.
Yeah, this is like the little tutorial where they explain what limit breaks are, which is when you take a lot of damage, you enter a trance, or when your character's emotions are just running high, they enter a trance. So
Right.
they actually explain away like story-based limit breaks.
Right. And when you're in a trance, you are gonna fuck shit up.
And seeing Princess Garnet, the girl he like just met in this cage,
Well,
like
he's already in
really
love.
sets him. Well, he's in love at first sight. That's
Yeah.
what's going on here, and it sets him off. When Zidane goes into a trance, he like turns into.
It starts popping
He
up.
was a monkey boy. He becomes like a feral monkey boy,
Yeah.
like a naked, very furry monkey boy.
Who's glowing with light. What is that light? I should have healed Zidane.
I don't know, somehow it raises my power. Could it really be trance? I've heard of it before.
The
Trance
Force.
is induced by a surge of emotion. Alright, let's take it. Yeah, you devolve into like a beast man.
Yeah. Don't absorb me. Dine.
That might be like,
Free energy.
what is that?
Should I use
It's
it?
attack. Or yeah, try it.
Wait, oh, there were choices of attacks. Prison cage, Garnet, okay. Yeah, it gives you the option to attack the plant monster or the cage that Garnet's in. Sword art online.
Doesn't look like he has any.
The sword art is now, it's offline right now. Yeah, Steiner has this ability called sword art, but right now the list isn't populated with anything. But it will become online, and then we'll be gun galing. Yo, this is no time to be attacking.
While you were making your Sword Art Online quips there, we failed to notice that it's showing us Garnet's health at the top of the screen.
Yeah, she has like 17 HP out of 68.
Yeah, and then as you attack, one of the characters is like, "What are you doing? Stop that! That's not what you should do."
What?
Why not?
Free energy on Garnet? I feel like free energy is a good thing. I don't have any sword arts. I do 264 damage on Garnet.
Yeah, you unloaded Zidane's limit break, free energy, onto her.
Oh, I
I
fucking
think you
killed
should
her,
have
didn't
done that
I?
on the cage.
I thought... Oh, I stole her energy, huh? Yeah, free energy freed the energy from her. It wasn't giving it to her.
Nope, the opposite of what we wanted. Gotta learn these things, though. This is what these fights are for.
I had to learn.
I think you hurt her a lot.
I think I killed her.
246.
No, I killed her hard.
Yeah, you really killed her.
This is classic me.
Yeah, why did you? What was? Let's just see. What was
I
the
thought free
process
energy
there?
was a buff, and she looked out of energy. Yeah, it's like I immediately remember that I did this to Renoa, my ex.
Yeah,
you know, it's
yeah.
like this pattern is repeating again. God, this is so
You're
me.
like, I don't want to hurt people, but I keep doing it.
I've failed this test twice now.
I know, for whatever reason, when you're presented with this, it's almost like you're like, they're tricking me.
But what I've given us is an opportunity to describe the game over image, which seems to be like a hard, low angle shot looking up at like a
Is that
sword.
a sword hilt?
It's a sword that's been like jammed into the ground like a gravestone.
There's like
Behind it, there's like trees and a heavenly light.
and there's a little necklace dangling from it. I think this is a necklace Garnet has.
Yeah, is
we'll
that
learn about
Garnet's
later.
like dog tags hanging
Yeah,
from the?
Garnet's dog tags. She's fucking dead.
She's
'cause
dead
you
now.
Freed her energy.
I freed the energy from her.
Shit. Okay, that's fair.
Fuck. We gotta go back to like the last save point, huh?
Yep.
Shit.
But luckily, we're also about to learn in these HD remasters, you got autosave.
It was just that Moogle, and then you just fucked around in the menu for forever. Nothing happened.
I guess. Oh,
Oh,
right
wait,
here.
no, they have autosave.
Oh,
Tight.
fuck
Fucking
yeah.
tight.
And I could get a do-over.
Yep.
Hell yeah. We're good, man. Oh, wait, I meant to heal Zidane. You know, I thought the energy was gonna free her from her prison.
You're thinking too hard.
I'm thinking too hard. Trance! What is that light? I don't know.
Somehow raises my power. Can it really be trance? I've heard of it before.
Maybe Zidane has a lot of midichlorians.
Surge of emotion. Oh man, you remember the world's dirtiest man?
Yeah, the guy that all those videos were made about?
Yeah, world's dirtiest man dies in Iran at 94, a few months after first watch. Amu Haji, who did not bathe for half a century, reportedly ate roadkill and smoked a pipe filled with animal excrement. This is the byline underneath the title.
So this time I don't kill Garnet.
You do it right. You
I killed
unload
the
your
plant.
limit break on the plant. Before you can beat the plant, though, it runs off with the princess, escaping further into the forest.
Darn it. Princess? Princess! What the heck? Where did they go? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. That monster's probably gonna eat her. How can I let this happen?
Don't worry, she's not dead yet. That monster was only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master.
That means the princess might still be. Come! We must go and find her at once!
Whoa.
Oh god. Now Vivi's being taken?
So just as Zidane's like, Steiner, you idiot, don't you know how plants work? They take people to their masters once they're captured. Another plant drops down and captures Vivi, so it's the same fight again.
Don't kill Vivi.
Yeah, but this time you succeed.
I will. I think we should get taken. We should all be taken now.
Let me go, help me. Vivi, why don't you just use your magic, dude?
Yeah.
Get yourself out of this mess. Yeah,
Well,
there we
that's
go.
exactly what Vivi's gonna do. Yeah, Vivi just automatically casts fire on the plant that he's in. Magic seems effective. Steel. No sword arts. Nice.
Broadsword.
Hell yeah. Why did this plant have a broadsword? And why isn't it wielding it?
People, you know?
Oh yeah, that's a good answer. Can I throw a potion on Vivi?
Maybe. Probably.
Kick its ass, Vivi. I think it's
Strong plant.
I think it's dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the plant monster dies, and it like opens its cage, and Vivi steps out like, I'm victorious. Well, why didn't the one that had Garnet do that?
You weren't casting magic.
I was doing more. I was kicking its ass with other shit.
Ew. Thanks.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, cool. It disappeared. It didn't just disappear.
As it dies, it releases a gas and we all pass out.
Wait, did Steiner get, like, gassed?
Yeah, it gassed you guys.
And wake up back on the crashed Tantalus ship.
You guys are lucky. If it weren't for Zidane, you'd both be dead. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other animals.
Oh.
That's disturbing.
And when the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista. You become beef jerky.
You become a clicker.
Am I gonna die?
No, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body. I feel like it's gonna do all but one.
Yuck.
And some crazy shit's gonna happen mid-game. I'm wrong about that.
Yep, it's not that kind of game.
This is like a potion that will fix them.
Yeah, but basically the situation is, by going out in the woods, we've gotten infected.
Mm-hmm.
Steiner's sick. They're going to lock him in a room. Everyone's back on the boat.
Everybody needs to take this medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stop!
Take that medicine I gave you.
I bet he's not going to take it because he doesn't trust them and it'll be a problem.
Damn it, I can't just stand here. The princess's life rests in my hands. This medicine, it smells terrible. And the color, it's obviously poison.
Yep, called it.
Huff, huff, heave. I can't take it anymore. God help me.
Okay, he drinks it.
Yeah, not bad. Steiner takes his medicine.
Yeah, I feel like clearly the writers of this were like, he wouldn't, though. Like, there needs to be a thing where he doesn't, and there's a complication, but then it's like, we just don't have time for that.
I think the idea is, like, he starts feeling the effects and realizes, like, I gotta take the potion.
Yeah,
you
he drinks it.
And we cut over to Baku and Sedaine.
Mm-hmm.
Forget it. Monsters born out of the mist are crawling everywhere. So what? There's nothing out there we can't handle.
Zidaine's trying to convince Baku they need to go save the princess.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about the wounded?
We can take him with us.
How are we gonna carry all of them? Trust me, we go now, and we'll all get wasted. We're gonna stay put until everyone recovers. You better not set one foot outside this ship, you got that? We're gonna all get wasted inside here instead of getting wasted out there. I got nothing else to say. If you don't agree with me, you're free to fucking fuck off. There's 2 active time events. 2 more active time events.
Yeah, as soon as we leave the screen with Baku, it pops up with active time event and the choice of time to escape or the girl who was left behind. We choose time to escape, which brings us back to Steiner, who we just saw, and we keep going with his story of he's locked in a room.
Time to escape. Structure is in poor condition. Perhaps I can break out by ramming into the wall. Fire! Fire! Let me out! Still not feeling well from that drink. What's this? What an ugly doll. Princess Garnet, age 15. Steiner's all over the place in this prison cell.
Yeah, he's bouncing off the walls, and he sits down, and he finds a doll of Princess Garnet back here.
How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess is not 15, she's 16.
Oh, this is from when they were planning the heist. They had the little doll of the princess to be like the placeholder, to be like, the princess will be here, like, you'll come in and do the play, etc., etc.
Princess. Okay. More active time events.
Yeah, so you completed Time to Escape.
Well, yeah, there was
Time to Escape and the girl who was left behind.
And now there's
the girl who was left behind, and My Little Baby has been added.
This is so weird. I remember thinking this was weird last time I played this.
Wait, did I have to choose between those 2, and now this is 2 different ones?
No, one of them was girl who was left behind before.
Okay.
They just added another one.
Okay. So we select girl who was left behind.
And this cuts to Ruby, who was like with Tantalus, if you remember. We voiced her as like a flapper from Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was left behind in Alexandria, and she's picking up the pieces going like, I guess I gotta start a life here.
She's back in the bar in Alexandria.
It's so interesting because like the active time event, I can understand why you might do that for this, where you're cutting away to something that literally doesn't matter at all for the main story, and is just
this actually makes sense.
Filling you in on some background plot you wouldn't know otherwise.
Oh, this Ruby?
Where'd everybody go? Nucky? And what am I supposed to do now?
Well, what do I do?
That's it. That was the whole scene.
Yeah.
We didn't cut it down at all.
No.
Like, it interrupts you to show you that. It's like,
where'd everybody go?
What does that matter? You know,
she's there.
I don't want to sound angry, like this is.
Well, you could have a line of dialogue being like, "Where's Ruby? I think she's back at the, like what fucking
dude,
ever."
Like it is. So
why do we have to cut to it?
Confusing why they did it like this.
Anyway, now we have My Little Baby.
Just one left, yeah.
My Little Baby
should be here somewhere. Damn, where is it?
So then we cut to Cinna with Tantalus at the crash ship. He's walking around the outside of it looking for his Garnet doll. This is another thing they do. It's just like, it's a little joke.
Yeah.
Like the first one we watched was Steiner finding the Garnet doll.
And now it's Cinna
the last one
looking
is
for
Cinna
it.
being like, I really need it so I can sleep.
What happened to my Garnet doll? Man, how am I supposed to sleep now?
That's really funny.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Poor little doll. Fire probably caught it.
So I start actually exploring the broken ship now that we've done the active time events.
You received wrist.
And I find a wrist, and I find the symbolist.
Planets that attack people. I guess they don't call it evil force for nothing.
Guess not. I gave that black mage some medicine. He'll be alright. Why don't you go see him? I think he wants to thank you.
Hey, Beebs.
So we go check on Vivi.
Who was in like a bedroom.
Thank you for helping me.
Don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You know, you've got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, you're a great mage with great powers, alright? To hell with looks. What's inside that counts? Zidane is throwing a lot of platitudes at Vivi.
Zidane's always trying to cheer everybody up.
Yeah, and Vivi's like, I just went through a traumatic thing.
Vivi is, for the whole game, not going to tell anybody what's going on with him at all, but...
Well, he's mad at himself right now for not helping Princess Garnet. You know, you ever hear that, Vivi?
I'm sorry. When that monster caught her, I couldn't do anything.
Hey, don't worry about the princess. I'll get her back, I promise.
Thank you, Mr. Zidane.
Whoa, that's the first time anyone's called me Mister. Just call me Zidane. That's my father. Just call me Zidane, alright?
Okay, Zidane.
How often do you think somebody steps on Zidane's tail?
You know, more often than people step on mine.
Exactly. What's up on the top bunk? $116.
You definitely know who that belongs to, and you're just gonna take it anyway. Like, you know whose bed that is. You live on this ship.
Oh, but it's all crashed up.
No one could ever figure out where this came from.
Or where it went. It's the perfect crime. Jeez, he was pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't know if I'll be able to find her.
So Zidane is like struggling with the idea that the princess is out there alone, and he's remembering when they first met and realizing like, oh shit, I might have like caught some feelings.
Yeah,
something. Like I can't let her stay out there.
I remember the moment we met. She was cute. Then again, maybe I only thought so because she's a princess. No, she seemed cute.
That ticket guy thought she was like the hottest bitch ever.
Yeah. No, she was definitely cute.
It's crazy that the box for 8 says, like, love is the theme. And this one is actually a love story.
Yeah.
It's like, love at first sight.
Man, I can't stop thinking about her.
Yeah, that's what it's like to be in love. Not just like,
look for her.
I don't know, Renoa, where am I?
Yeah.
I'm so lost and scared all the time.
I just want to be with that person.
I'm in that.
Yeah, what's there to think about? She's cute and she's in trouble. That's all that matters.
There we go.
All right, there you are.
That's a motivation.
Why do you look so serious? Uh-oh. What are you up to this time?
I'm going to take that knight in the Black Mage to find the princess.
You're crazy, man. You don't even know what's out there. Besides, there's no way the boss will allow that.
I know.
Jeez. Why do you always gotta play hero? The boss is gonna kill you. Well, what are you waiting for? Go talk to the boss. There's so much to explore. A rubber helm. Is a rubber helm for somebody else?
Yeah, he might not be able to wear it. Just like he might not be able to learn Cure and Thunder because he's not a mage. I'm not sure. A shoe. Took you long enough.
So eventually you come upon Baku, who's been waiting for you to come try to like challenge him on telling you not to go save the princess because he knows you too well. He knows you're going to try anyway.
He knows.
So you're leaving, eh?
Yep. I promised Garnet I'd kidnap her.
I didn't ask you why. I can't blame you though, she's damn beautiful. I guess that's reason enough. Yeah, you got a cool boss, man. Well, I hope you're ready. Cause I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules. Alright. Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room. We got more room there.
This is so great. Baku is like a boss who wants to see him move on and is excited for that to happen, but he's like, but first, you know, you got to go through the hazing exit ritual.
He's like, look, if I don't beat the shit out of you, these guys are going to slit my throat while I sleep. So we gotta make this look good, okay?
Oh, he doesn't want to like fuck up his quarters.
I think he feels like as a monkey boy, he would have a clear advantage in this tight space.
Are there other tailed humans?
I don't remember.
Hang on. Alright, I gotta fight my boss so that he'll let me quit.
I ain't holding back.
Did you headbutt me? Alright, you win.
I'll I'll be damned. Bravo.
So we beat him up enough for his approval.
Yeah, he
And-
punches Zidane in the
Yeah, he
stomach and
gives
says
us
bravo.
A little like, ha, ha, ha. There are so many scripted fights at the beginning of this game.
There are a
I
lot.
didn't even realize as we were going through it, but like, we haven't even had a real boss fight yet.
I love this upending of the expectations, though, because you presume that Baku would stop you, and it's just like, go find your princess, and
Yeah.
slaps you on the back.
This game does an amazing job of conveying like nuanced characters.
Yeah.
Like you can imagine how they talk and how this dynamic is going down. It's a long way away from like in 7 when you go back to like base with Avalanche and like all of their dynamics are like a mystery. You're like Barrett throws one of them at the screen and then they're friends and then they're yelling
yeah.
and like it's so poorly like written and translated you just can barely eke out like what
This is a
they're like.
complicated translation.
All of these characters from the minute you see them you understand this like why he's making you fight even
Yeah.
though it's not a real fight.
Go find your princess.
I love this guy's like, I didn't expect you to be working in the storeroom at Starbucks forever, you know? I'm happy to see you
It's
move
like,
on.
I knew this day would come,
You
and
know?
someday you'd run off into certain danger to chase some other dream.
Damn, that hurt. He pulled his punches until that last one. That's great that he pulled his punches. You know, he really wanted us to win.
I can't believe you're leaving. You're crazy.
I'm surprised you beat him. You're a lot tougher than you look.
Way to go, Zidane. I unlocked the door to storage, so you're free to go talk to that knight.
Let's go talk to Steiner. Just still looking at this doll.
We go and talk to Steiner.
Come on, you're too old to be playing with dolls. Silence! A scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with concern for the princess.
Take it easy, jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me if you promise to be good. What do you say, Rusty?
Rusty, I am Adelbert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with you conniving thieves.
Captain, I figured you were a private. But with that cheap rusty armor. Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I just want to save Garnet.
You better not be lying, because if you are, I won't hesitate to kill you.
Yeah, I'm counting on you, Rusty.
It may be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well.
Why are you calling him Master?
Fool, that black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess.
Alright, let's go talk to Vivi.
What about this treasure chest?
There's
There's a chest.
Guys.
Zidane. Downstairs?
No, I think he was back.
So Zidane and Steiner go find Vivi, run into Marcus along the way.
I heard you beat the boss. You sure are something. I don't know why the boss was laughing afterwards. Maybe you hit him too hard.
I love this boss.
I do too. Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess. Really? That's great. Be careful, okay?
Actually, we want you to come with us, too.
But I can't do anything.
Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in great esteem than I do the scoundrels.
But I'm scared. Couldn't even move last time.
Please, Master Vivi, for the sake of the Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance.
Vivi's really insecure.
After much discussion, we finally convince everyone to come with us.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get going.
I'll try my best. Master Vivi,
Yeah?
it's about your black magic. I wish to try an experiment. I was wondering if... Whisper, whisper, whisper. Magic sword.
Magic sword? Okay, I'll give it a try.
Wow, I didn't realize that they explained that in story. Because at some point, Steiner and Vivi have this synergistic magic
Yeah,
where
if you have them both in your party, you can have Steiner do an attack where Vivi puts magic on the sword.
and I guess this is like, I've got an idea.
Yeah,
Can
Steiner-
we do that?
I guess maybe
crazy.
secretly he was like, oh, and we got to bring Vivi.
Right.
And part of it might be that he was like, I heard that if
Yeah.
you get a black mage, you can like make me look really cool.
Yeah. Is it true? We gotta go.
I heard that there's this thing that the black mages can do.
Even Forest ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Better keep your eyes peeled. I'm counting on you to find the princess.
Oh, should I like leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on his way out, we run into Blank.
Jeez, you really dig her, huh?
I can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. It goes against my nature.
Whatever, you're full of crap.
Blank's like, you haven't even unlocked Protect Girls.
Oh, I get it. You're jealous that I'm gonna get me a sweetie pie.
She's not even my type. I came down here to give you this.
You're always thinking about me, but I won't need a love potion to reel this one in. Not like last time. Jesus Christ.
Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second? This is the medicine I gave to that black mage in the night. It's sort of like a seed remover.
This will really come in handy.
You know, sometimes we felt like this game was taking shots at 8, throwing a little shade, and here it gives you a seed remover.
Yeah, metatextually, I think we can say that this is for the player, too. If you played Final Fantasy VIII, you need a seed remover to get all that shit out of your body.
Sorry, fans of 8.
Why am I always helping you?
Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss.
Don't forget to set your abilities. Leaving the band is your business, but you better keep training. Learning more abilities is going to make you even stronger. Good luck.
Did we overlook Final Fantasy School, or did they not have one in this game?
I went all over that town.
Yeah, I didn't see a school. There wasn't a room full of dudes going like, I've been studying the ways of this game my whole
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
Let me tell you,
Let me
hidden
tell you
hacks
about
will
the battle
confirm,
menu.
Like,
We'll get there.
Yeah, we just haven't found the school yet.
thanks, Blank. I'll see you when I see you.
Sheesh. How about never?
Before we head out, we start looking through and equipping our abilities.
Just as they told us to.
Bird killer. And bug killer. And beast killer.
I'm gonna look these up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bird Killer allows the user's physical attacks to deal 1.5 damage to aerial enemies. I assume Bug and Beast are the same for bugs and beasts. Now he can learn Thunder, and I assume a White Mage could learn Cure. No, he can't.
Is the rubber helm better? No, it's worse.
But minus Strike is really good.
Nah, minus strike is one of those abilities that sucks. It does the difference between the health you have and your maximum health.
So yeah,
like,
it's like when you're low health.
if you're high level and low health, you'll do a lot of damage.
So we should put on the rubber helm for a while.
Yeah.
Cinna is now a shop, and because we've left Tantalus, like, we have to buy shit. We get 110. 2 antidotes. I gotta pee and stuff. There's like a part of this strap, that's now digging into my head from behind, and it's starting to suck.
That's horrible.
I might need to put like a pad there.
Are you tired from all this filming, Haley?
You must be exhausted. Okay.
Let's go find the princess.
And that's episode 2.
Yep, we're gonna leave it there. We're finally about to enter the first real dungeon.
Yep. The evil forest.
Man, they really slow you down in this game a lot.
With the active time events and shit, it's crazy.
Well, there's the active time events, and then on top of that, there's so much dialogue.
There's a lot of cutting around. That theater sequence was crazy.
It was insane. But, like, for instance, Steiner and Vivi and Zidane were there, and the princess got taken. That could have just led into the dungeon where you go find the princess. Instead, it stops for, like, 40 minutes or so as you talk to everybody and decide, like, should I go after her? Should I not?
There's a doll.
Steiner looks at a doll.
Yeah.
Like, you find out Ruby is back in Alexandria.
Yeah.
It's just, like, a lot of, like,
Literally
catching
just
up with
her
everybody.
going, where did everybody go?
And the thing is like, none of it's bad. It's all, like, well done. So it's not exactly, like, it sucks
Well,
or
but it's
something,
not
but
like the momentum. You can feel that it's not
the momentum,
up
like,
to-
stops often.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like,
the
very
chugging
slow.
as it gets out of
So
the station.
bear with us here at the beginning. Not
Yeah.
a lot of action this week, but
What's going on next week?
We're gonna go get the princess back
Well, yeah.
and escape the forest. And I have a
That's
feeling
right.
that'll probably be a good ending point for that episode.
Yeah, we're going to find Final Fantasy School.
Probably, like, make it to the next dungeon or something.
Yeah, I think we make it to, like, the ice cave. And it looks like I make some sliders, some sandwiches.
Ah, those look really
Some
good.
little sandwiches.
Fuck, I
Yeah.
want some.
So that'll probably all happen next week.
Up and running.
Up and running. It's happening. We're really playing the game.
Oh man, and it's a good one. I'm excited to go over all of it again because it is all just like really nicely done.
Yeah.
and there's a lot to tease out, and I'm excited at what we'll find that we didn't see the first time.
Yeah.
like that joke about cymbals crashing.
Yeah. I didn't
instance.
even.
I didn't see that when we played it.
Yeah.
But on the watch, I was like, the
I
symbols
like it.
crashed.
Oh, but before we go, let's check in with the Mognet, call in the Moogle, and see if we've got any messages.
That's a great idea.
Wow! Haley, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh,
Go to
there
him.
She is.
Go to
me.
him.
Go to me.
Go.
Come to me. Come here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, good girl. Thank you. You have a message for me? Oh, thank you so much. I really thank you. Thank you for the message. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mrs. Moogle. Okay, the message is from Julian Titus, longtime fan and supporter
and message giver,
Nerds
and
Without
podcaster.
Pants.
Yeah.
The message reads, Hey, Justin. Yeah, you, Justin Ham. What the fuck, man? I put together a hilarious billboard message last season telling people to go check out your podcast, This is Video Games. Then you go dark. That makes me look like an asshole, dude. I still think that the concept of you, an asexual man suffering through some of the worst porn games you can find, is a genius idea for a show. So get back to it. No excuses. Oh, yeah. I remember that show. That sounded awesome.
That did sound awesome. We did a message about that, right?
I forgot to add this onto the paper, but it says, yeah, we did a message about that. Mm-hmm. The message goes on to read, P.S. That was a little harsh. I know you're busy with stuff and want to get back to it. I just hope this Mognet message gets you back to it sooner. P.P.S. Could the Papa kid ask Justin for more episodes of This is Video Games, as only he can?
Justin, please, where's the episodes? I'm so hungry for more episodes of the video game pod. This is Video Games. Please, Justin.
There's chocolate in the
Papa.
video games.
Oh, it's as tasty as chocolate. It's more tasty than chocolate. I need it.
P.P.P.S. This is Julian, by the way. P.P.P.P.S. Julian Titus. P.P.P.P.S. We host Nerds Without Pants together?
Yeah. That's Julian and
Julian's
Justin's normal
message
podcast.
to his co-host Justin to fucking make it happen.
So go check out Nerds Without Pants and hopefully check out This is Video Games.
Yeah, This is Video Games really should continue.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Continue that, Justin. And thank you, Julian, for that message.
Thanks for that wonderful message. Yeah, airing personal grievances and prodding your podcast co-host is a perfectly acceptable message format.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
If you're interested in getting a Mognet message to us, just email nocatpodcast@gmail.com. We do payments through PayPal, and they're $25 each. Mm-hmm. So just email me with the subject line Mognet, and we'll make it happen. Very easy.
Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters. Your support has kept the show alive through all of these years now that we've been going.
That's right.
Keeps us going through this season.
We thank you so much. And if you're interested in also joining the Patreon and seeing this continued video version,
that's right,
go to patreon.com/nocat. Sign up for $5 a month.
And you unlock the video version, which this season, as we've been saying over and over, is awesome.
It's pretty fun.
We're putting a lot of work into it.
Having a lot of fun with it.
So thank you so much to all of you. Thank you for listening, even if you're not supporting us on Patreon.
Yep.
Please go out there and give us ratings and reviews and tell your friends about the show. That's another way you can support the show if you feel so inclined.
Please try to do that. At the $10 tier, by the way, we send you free merch.
Yeah, you get a t-shirt or a mug.
It depends on how you look at the word free. But you can also find that merch.
You can enter into a contract with us, which will result in some merchandise, even though that wasn't the main purpose of the contract.
Right.
It's
dude,
a
look
trick,
at how much
is what we're telling
in just
you.
like the last couple hours of recording, like this skin is like just brown.
Wow, yeah.
You're totally gray. Like once it's exposed to air, man.
That banana is done.
Anyway, go to Etsy.com. It's a great way to support the show non-continuously by buying the merch.
Yeah, you can just buy it piecemeal.
And those are, I think, $25 for a shirt and $18 for a mug, which is, we don't make them ourselves, so I'm sorry.
We have limited control over the prices.
Yeah.
This is just the easiest way for us to do it.
It's a way to support us.
And to clothe yourself.
Go to Etsy, search No One Can Know About This, or No Cat, and find the Legacy tee, the Haley tee, the mug versions, the logo, and the new stuff.
The new stuff.
And with that, I think we've got the dessert just left.
We're having s'mores with peanut butter.
Not of something banana-based. Okay.
We already ate bananas.
Yeah, all right. S'mores with peanut butter.
People need to know that there's a missing ingredient in s'mores, and it is peanut butter.
Now you know. Go have a s'mores with peanut butter.
Don't you want to be strong like me? Eat lots of chilies, and make your mouth strong. It's like working out. There should be strong mouth competitions. Like, that's what they should call the spice eating.
Like strongman.
Like strongman. And instead of it being like, we're going to eat one thing and see if we can last 5 minutes.
Competition.
It's like there's 2 dudes and there's a pile of spicy shit and they just like mad dog each other while they like one up. They're like eating the next spiciest thing. I don't know who
Strong
wins.
mouth.
I don't know how you decide who wins, but that's what it is.